37-year-old corporate worker Mikami Satoru is stabbed by a random killer and is reborn to an alternate world. But he turns out to be reborn a slime. Thrown into this new world with the name Rimuru Tempest, he begins his quest to create a world that's welcoming to all races. Broken free from ordinary, stale past life, his fresh adventure in a fantasy world as a slime monster with unique abilities begins. This series does a lot of world building and city building, but there's plenty of action too. Rimuru and his ever-growing roster of allies have many enemies to fight, and now we've ranked all the series' best episodes as of Season 1's finale. Before we start, if you guys find this video interesting, please let us know by smashing the like button. And if you enjoyed the content on our video playlist and want to see more, just click subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get the latest updates. Number 10. The Orc Lord, Season 1 Episode 10. 6 ogres are all that remain of the clan after an attack by the Orc army. They say that the Orcs were travelling with a mysterious Margin who wore plate mail and a clown mask. Rimuru proposes that the ogres join his ranks, and they accept on the condition, and that they'll get to take down the one leading the Orcs, so Rimuru gives all 6 of them names. Meanwhile, the Orcs begin to invade the marshlands surrounding Lake Sis that are inhabited by the Lizardmen. So the Lizardman Chief Tane gives his son, GABIRU, an order. Number 9. The Storm Dragon, VELDORA, Season 1 Episode 1. Mikami Satoru, a businessman, is stabbed by a criminal on the street and killed. When he regains consciousness in the darkness, he finds that he's been reincarnated as a slime. With nothing better to do, he spends his time devouring all the rare herbs and precious ores he comes across. As he does, he encounters a storm dragon VELDORA, who was sealed in his cave 300 years ago by a hero's unlimited imprisonment skill. He's frightened at first, but as they talk, he becomes friends with the long isolated VELDORA. Number 8. Shizu, Season 1 Episode 6. One day, in the midst of the improvements on the Goblin village with the help of Kaijin and the dwarves, Rimuru meets a trio of adventurers from the guild who've been temporarily joined by a masked woman named Shizu. Shizu turns out to be the person Rimuru is destined to be with, as his fortune said. Shizu also came to this world from Japan, but unlike him, she was summoned here many years ago. So Rimuru uses his store communication skill to show Shizu what Japan looks like today. Number 7. Battle at the Goblin Village, Season 1 Episode 3. After leaving the cave, Rimuru encounters a village of goblins under attack by a clan of direwolves. Caught in the heat of the moment, Rimuru agrees to help the goblins in their battle. That night, the direwolves arrive to take over as the new rulers of the Great Forest of Jura. Number 6. Inherited Will, Season 1 Episode 8. When Shizu was still with Demon Lord Leon, it was a hero who rescued her. That hero was Shizu's inspiration to help as many people as she could for many years. She even worked as a teacher for children who'd come from other worlds. But now, as the time comes to an end, Shizu asks Rimuru for one last favour. Number 5. GABIRU is here, Season 1 Episode 11. Rimuru's village has gained Benimaru and the other 5 ogres as his newest allies. Soon after, the lizardman GABIRU visits his village, having heard rumours about it. GABIRU has been visiting goblin villagers throughout the Great Forest of Jura to enlist their aid in fighting off the orc army. When he faces Renga with an attitude of provocation, Renga tells him that he can defeat Gobtar. They'll hear what he has to say. Number 4. Conqueror of Flames, Season 1 Episode 7. The demon lord Leon Comrel summoned Shizu out of Tokyo as a burn during their air raids, then forced the high-ranked spirit Ilfrid to possess her. After taking over Shizu's body, Ilfrid begins to rampage. Number 3. Attack of the Ogres, Season 1 Episode 9. Rimuru and the Goblins village is developing nicely. The dwarves are building all kinds of houses and furniture, and the local goblin lords have appointed Rigard as the Goblin King. As Rimuru watches everything come together, he decides to return to the cave and test the skills he received from Shizu. While there, he receives a request for help from Renga through thought communication, and he rushes back to find his friends facing 6 ogres. One of them orders Rimuru to reveal his true identity. What is going on in the Great Forest of Jura? Number 2. The Great Clash, Season 1, Episode 13. Rimuru and the Goblin Riders set out for the marshlands to finalize their alliance with the lizardmen. On their way, they save a lizardman who's been attacked by the orcs. The victim turns out to be GABIRU's younger sister, who reveals that GABIRU led an insurrection and left to fight the Orc Lord without waiting for the alliance. She also pleads with Rimuru to save GABIRU and the rest of her clan. Meanwhile, GABIRU faces a massive orc army and is shocked when he witnesses the power of their unique skill, Starved. Number 1. The One Who Devours All, Season 1, Episode 14. The Margin Gelmu makes his appearance at last. His true goal was to evolve the Orc Lord into the Orc Disaster, a demon lord, and have him reign over the forest of Jura. Upon learning this, the Orc Lord takes action. As silly as its title might be, That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime gives a good summary for both its main protagonist and content. It's an honest, charming little adventure that pulls no punches and decides to just go straight ahead for what it promised the viewers, and it is more than meets the eyes. Unlike so many of its peers, Tenshura also tries to do new things and explore new possibilities with its gimmick and initial selling point, and it succeeds at almost every turn. Do you agree on the ranking of the anime's best episodes? Do you want to add some episodes we might have missed that deserve to be a part of our list? Want to see more That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime content on our channel? Please let us know by shouting it down in the comments. And also, if you want to give your family a surprise gift for any special occasion, you can always check out our website and look for creative and adorable gifts. This has been Music Chess, your anime news journal, signing out.